Hey, what's going on? This is Ajax with Ajax Customs and Tactical Airsoft Supply, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do work on the upper receiver. I'm going to be doing an upgrade on a G&G Predator. I'm going to be doing a full upgrade, a 350 FPS upgrade. This gun doesn't need much upgrade-wise. I'm going to be doing some work on the upper receiver, doing a barrel job and all that other stuff. So I'm going to start out with the upper receiver portion of it and show you guys what I do, as well as I'll do the lower portion of it, the gearbox, in a separate video. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, you got to separate the receiver. And to do that, we're going to just use a pin punch. You want to use a little bit of a larger pin punch than what's normal, like for the body pins, just so it doesn't mar up that front pin. So got the tool here. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a tap. This could probably need a little bit more love. So that's good. And we'll just simply separate like that. As you lower, we're going to do that one in the next video. So I'm going to also do a couple other tricks. I'll show you what I do on these guns to kind of reduce the overall sound, make it sound a little bit better, and allow it to just perform overall in a good manner. So I just need my 2mm or 2.5mm Allen key. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this rail. I'll show you what I do, why I'm loosening it. This guy's over here. These Predator rails for the G&G Predators are often quite difficult to remove. They're really stiff around this area here. So I just use a rubber mallet. Tap it. Another trick you can do is put a carry handle rear sight on the rail and then just tap on that. Alright, so that's off. It's kind of dusty. Take a moment to clean this guy off. Here's your old hop-up and barrel. I'm going to be replacing that with an Ajax Customs 6.03 type bore, and I've already did a flat hop on that. As you can see, I love my flat hops. They're pretty legit. So this is already cut exactly to length, and I'll go ahead and show you, what's cool about my barrel is this is a 6.03 pin gauge, and comes right through it, no problem. And let me show you the 6.04, which is one step up in that, and that's it. So these are very precision. They are pretty legit barrels. And the reason why I like stainless is because it's just so rigid. It's hard to, scratch up on internally, and yeah, it's pretty legit in that regard. So I've already modified this bucking for the flat hop. Put that on there. We're going to be using a Crytac hop-up. And the reason why I like the Crytac hop-ups more than the G&G hop-ups is the rotary design on this guy. You can see the numbers on what position the hop-up's going to be in, and they lock, so you can hear it click. That way you can always set it back to a specific setting, as well as you can tell what setting you're on. So I'm going to just apply a little bit of grease or a little bit of lubricant so it fits nicely. We'll get this guy assembled like so. Okay. Now I'm just checking the R-hop to see how that sits, and it's actually really straight. So this one probably would be a good flat hop setup. So there's that. I'm going to set that aside. Another trick I do is I actually drill a set screw for the outer barrel to lock the outer barrel with the inner barrel. That's another reason why I use a stainless steel inner barrel. That will pretty much lock down the whole front assembly and prevent vibration, things like that. That's going to give you better groupings in the long run. So I'll go ahead and get started on that and show you how to do it. Just use a little Allen key. I think this is another 2.5 millimeter. Nope. It's going to be by a 2. You want to be careful with these G&G body parts. Sometimes the set screws are in there tight, so you just want to be careful not to strip them. So I have this little tool here. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. It's it pretty much starts a pilot hole, so you can so the drill doesn't bounce around when you're drilling a hole. So I'm just going to set this in place and pop it in there. As you can see, it puts just a little indent. That way my drill can drill all the way through. I usually start out with a pretty small drill bit. We're going to apply just a little bit of lubrication to that drill so it doesn't, so it just cuts a little bit easier. And as straight as I can possibly get it, I'm just going to go ahead and put a pilot hole here. Then we're going to step it up. This is my tap that I'm going to be using. And this is a M4. That's going to allow for a 2 millimeter set screw to go into place. First of all, I have to bore the hole out a little bit wider. So I'm going to use this 3.30 millimeter drill bit. And just follow that through. This can probably be done more precisely on a drill press, but it's not too critical. So when you're using the tap, you want to reduce your torque because you don't want to break it. I've broken quite a few of these guys, and you just start it, back it out, start it, back it out. A little bit higher than that. Almost done here. Okay, got it all the way through. There you go. Kind of clean it up. So this is going to actually be hidden by the gas block, which is pretty nice. So, when you ever take this apart, want to be sure to loosen that set screw. Otherwise, you're going to try to get your inner barrel out. If you forget about it, it's going to suck pretty hard. So that's a little bit of work I'm going to do there. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dampen the springs. So it's got a couple springs, and G&Gs and other guns are notorious for their twangy sounds when you fire them. Hear that? So when the gearbox rotates, it'll make a vibration. That vibration is going to pretty much rattle up a lot of your springs. You can also hear that. So what I'm going to do is dampen these springs. I use a really thick grease. I'll go and the information's rubbed off on this particular grease, but it's super, super thick, as you can see. And this bottle is actually about $90. Super expensive, but you don't need much to go a long way on that. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to like a little makeup applicator, and then I'm going to just rub it right onto the spring and just spread it out. It is a little messy, but the sound difference is actually quite dramatic. Okay, so you can hear that difference. There's still more of a twang, but a lot of that's actually coming from the spring right in this forward assist. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the rear sight. And use a tiny pin punch here, 1/16, and my little hammer here. I'm going to do the same thing, just apply some of this super thick grease to the spring itself. Like I said, it doesn't take much, but this grease will just kind of help dampen the vibration of the spring.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just
gonna No, I'm making a video, dude. Okay, you good. Alright, so that was Joe, everyone, just to let you know. He helps do some bookkeeping around here. So, if you heard before, it's quite a bit of damping going on. It's not sounding nearly as vibrating as it was before. So that's, I mean, we're pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and install the barrel with the inner barrel with the outer barrel. And I use a little bit of Teflon tape. And I only apply just a little bit right over here. I don't really wedge it in this area because, you know, sometimes if there's too much tape and you put the upper and lower together, it'll kind of crush the hop up, which can cause a whole variety of problems. So I use this thicker like fuel line tape. And I'm just applying maybe two rounds of it just around here, and that's to kind of stabilize the hop up in the outer barrel. And I don't really, I let the gearbox kind of push it in and set it, and then I'll go ahead and put in the set screw and lock that down. So let me show you the set screws. Here's your little set screw. And a little bit of blued Loctite on that set screw will go a long way. But again, I'm not going to torque that down until the rest of the gearbox is done. So there's that. That's how to make, or that's how I do my barrels. And what that will do, in addition to the internal stuff, will give you really tight groupings, give you consistent hop over long distances with heavier projectiles, and you know, make you, or give you pretty much a kick-ass airsoft gun. So that's the barrel assembly upper receiver work that I do on my custom rifles. If you have any questions or comments, just post them up, or you know, like, and I'll do more videos because I like likes. Otherwise, I'll just see you around. Thanks for watching. Ajax Customs.